everybody. Thanks for watching another video. So it is 2020 and it is middle of August, and as a matter of fact, archery deer season here in Arizona starts tomorrow. Well, I am on my way out to do a little bit of scouting for my upcoming Coues deer hunt. And we've got a rifle hunt coming up in November this year. I actually don't have a bow that's tuned up and ready to go tomorrow, so I'm not going to be archery hunting this year, but figured that it's time to get out and do a little bit of scouting on this area that we are hunting. Lots has happened since the last video. Been doing a lot of work and not a lot of play over the last several months. We moved to a new city in Arizona. Now I'm a member of the Gila Valley and enjoying our new life here and getting settled in, but have not had a lot of time to get out, so excited to make another video and see what we can turn up. I'm actually doing a little bit of a backpacking trip. It's just gonna be not probably a mile or two hike in, set up a little spike camp, and then do some glassing over the next 24 hours or so. Probably head back tomorrow midday. It is still blazing hot in Arizona, so I have packed plenty of water, but we will see how long I can stand the heat. Should be a little bit cooler in the area that I'm going, but not a ton cooler. But bucks are still in their velvet, so hopefully get some good footage of some Coues deer in their velvet. Well, stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy the video. See ya. So I made it up to the first glassing point, and I've only seen 2 deer moving around today, but one of them was a gorgeous buck. I always have a hard time judging them in velvet, and I know this one has maybe a few more weeks to, well, probably another month or so to grow. So who knows how big he's going to be, but he's very wide. Last year, before my hunt, I found 2 bucks. One was a wide buck and one was a tall buck, and that's kind of how I differentiated them. I never saw the wide buck again after that, but we actually ended up shooting the tall buck. I'll throw up some pictures right here to show you those. Well, this might be that wide buck. This one is well outside his ears, and he kind of has that configuration like that wide buck, but I'll have to take a look at the footage again. So I just made an adjustment to the other side of the hill, and I'm actually sitting exactly where I shot my deer from last year. So gonna take a look at this area and then head back to the truck, throw the pack on, and go for a hike. Stay tuned. All right, so just one doe on this side of the hill. I think I'm gonna go back over to the other side and find that buck again and just watch him for a bit. It's kind of a weird day. You can see probably by the color of the sun, maybe, there's a bunch of smoke settling in here from some forest fires. And normally I see a lot more deer activity. So I don't know if that's what has them down or if I'm just not seeing them today. But let's see if I can go find that buck again. All right, I came down off the glassing lob and gonna throw the pack on and go for a little hike. Gonna hike back into this area and look at some country I haven't seen before, and camp out tonight, get up early in the morning, glass, and then probably come back late morning tomorrow. It's getting hot quick, so gotta make it happen. But heck, I'm already pretty happy with the way the morning's turned out with that nice buck. I saw one other doe, so haven't seen a lot of deer, but the quality of that deer was worth it. Let's see, him, one other small buck, a doe, another doe, and another doe. So that's it. All right, time to go for a little hike. All right. Made the hike up the hill, and just kind of scoping out the area. Found a good spot for the tent, so got that all set up. Took the food out, lightened up the pack. So it's like 10:30 right now, and it is blazing hot. So I'm probably going to take it real easy, stay close to camp, but gotta get some glassing in. So we'll see what we turn up this afternoon and tonight. Okay, well, it's like 4:30, 5 o'clock. I think it's 4:30, something like that. And been glassing and kind of taking some naps here and there this afternoon, trying to get through the heat. It is so hot. There's obviously not a lot of deer movement. I found a couple deer bedded down, but that's it. But I was thinking I was going to stay here until the evening, but we've got a major storm coming in, and it looks like it's headed right this way, and I don't have my fly on my tent. So I'm going to go run back up to the tent, put the fly on it, and see what happens with this. All right, well, let's go back to the tent, put the rain fly on, and this thing might get a little intense. So hopefully everything goes well. Maybe I'm going to be sleeping in the truck. Good afternoon, everybody. You're probably wondering why I am in my truck and not in my tent. And the truth of the matter is we had a massive monsoon just roll through and just unload. And it soaked me, soaked my gear, and I just figured we'd cut our losses and not get struck by lightning and head home a little early. So we're gonna call it a trip, which is a little bit of a bummer, but we sure do need the rain, so I can't complain. These ranchers, these cattle, we need it so bad. And the deer, obviously. Maybe this will help them get a couple more inches of antler growth right at the end of the growing season. So I hope you enjoyed watching that that nice buck that I found today. I'm gonna try to compare him to that wide buck that I saw last year. Oh, there's some deer right there. That's a little buck. Oh, there's one right there. Two. Ironically, last year I saw a nice 3-point exactly right here. I don't know if you can see this or not. Let's see. That is a deer right there. You can see its butt. Just turned its head. But I don't think that one's a buck. There was a little buck with that one. Well, that adds to the deer count. And the buck count. All right, I don't know what I was saying before, but peace out.